Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Coffee Run Live episode. I don't know because I don't have my thing in front of me. Let's see if I can tell you what episode it is. Oh my God, it's 560. I knew that. It's episode 560. Oh my God. I've got very bad hat hair happening. I've been running around like a mad chook. It's kind of, it's been a really sort of fun, low-key, hair's going everywhere today. Fun, low-key kind of morning, and I have got to tell you, I've been having all of the fun. I went into Officeworks and I might have got distracted by some different labels. So here's some things that I'm working on at the moment that I thought that I would let you know just because I think it's a little bit of fun. So how's this? This is what I have been doing this morning. I've been so excited. I've got some new packaging. Oh, there we go. I've got some new packaging and I'm getting all of the swag ready for the people who are coming into Visible, the immersive experience. And I've also finally had my very fancy boxes arrive so that I can send off the crown for the Queen of Contentology. Check this out. This is the crown that is going to the very fabulous Janine, back in her box. That will go out in the post today, so I'm very excited to get that. But what it's meant is that I've had to learn. I didn't know this, I've only been in business for like 11 years. And I didn't realize that you could have an account with Australia Post and print off shipping labels at home. I've been going through all of this time. It's been so annoying. I've been going to the post office and doing the things there and being very manual about the whole thing. So I thought it was wildly hilarious when Jess, my OBM, she was telling me, because she had an e-commerce store previously, she's like, oh yeah, you can just set up an account and print off the labels at home. And I'm like, wait, what? I did not know this. How did I not know this? This is ridiculous. So then I've gotten distracted. I've had some custom made candles. So custom scented candles. And I thought, ooh, I'm going to organize some fancy labels for them and start doing things. So I've been making motivational candles this morning. It's really quite funny. But what the heck does that have to do with anything to do with marketing? Well, one of the things that I really love doing is running in-person events. And we've got one coming up, in the room events. I've got one coming up in April on the Gold Coast for 2 whole days. And I'm just beside myself excited to get in the room with some amazing people. And one of the things that I was thinking about was, what I really love when we can't get in the room, right? So for those of you who don't know, I live in the middle of country Victoria in Australia. And the closest city to me is 4 hours away. And, if I want to get down to Melbourne, it's like 6.5 hours. If I want to get to Adelaide, it's a good 4 hours. Get to Sydney, it's a short 12-hour drive or 11-hour drive, depending on how fast you go. And what I don't always have the ability to do is be able to do the events that I want to do. I don't always get to be in the room. Yes, Amanda, so excited. I'm so excited. I know that I think you know Gerda, right? Like you're a Gerda Tess person. Gerda's going to be there. I'm so excited to see her. There's a couple of other very, very fabulous people who are going to be in the room as well. I'm just so excited. But anyway, that's by the by. So we're getting in the room. But one of the things that I've really missed has been running things like Visible Live. And so Visible Live, I've got a program that I'm running virtually. So we'll run it online. It's actually happening next week. And then they've got a whole month of accountability following on from that, which is super fun and super exciting. But one of the things that I love about being in the room is creating really cool experiences for the people who are there. And I think that one of the things that I've missed with doing all of this stuff online is being able to, translate that type of experience into a offline, like into a virtual sort of experience, into an online experience. So I've been spending time like just kind of like getting all of the goodies ready for next week, and I can't wait to hear the excitement as they open up their boxes and see the fun that we've got in store. You know, when it comes to your business, what we've seen, I guess, particularly over the last 12 months, it's almost 1 year to the day that I decided to, you know, stack my fingers and keep my kids home from school just before, it was a week earlier, I think, or 2 weeks before all of the schools shut down here in Victoria last year. And I was like, oh gosh, you know, I really, really miss being in the room. But what it's shown us all is that whether you're a psychologist, whether you're a coach, whether you're an author, whether you're a personal trainer, whether you're a naturopath, doesn't matter what it is that you do, we've got to have enough, I guess, flexibility to be able to do things online if it comes to that point. Now, what we've learned over the last 12 months, almost to the day, is that so many people are actually really happy, that they're happy with that flexibility of doing things online. And actually some people really prefer it. Other people really prefer being in the room. Other people prefer like a hybrid style of event. And so I guess like what I wanted to remind you of today is that it doesn't matter whether you've been doing things all the time in person or doing things all the time online or whatever. You can hybrid things if you want to. It's just about shifting your thinking. Now, one of the things that's really important, I think, particularly if you're doing things like running a multi-day event or a full-day event or something like that, training, education, motivating, inspiring, a retreat, whatever it is that you're doing, have a think about how you can just sort of like knock the socks off the people who are registered, knock the socks off the people who are coming along to, you know, give them a little bit of extra love or a little bit of extra care and attention. And it doesn't have to cost $1 bazillion. You don't have to have custom boxes made. You don't have to do all of that. But how can you create a really awesome experience for your people, even if they are not in the room? And that's really just what I wanted to talk to you about today. So on that note, the thing that I guess I like to think about is I want people to remember that they've been really well looked after, that they've had a really awesome experience. It's one of the things that I love about going and shopping in luxury stores, right? I love that extra care. I love that extra attention. Yeah, I know they're after my money. You know, I'm not silly, but I am a bit silly, but I really enjoy being looked after, being nurtured, being treated to champagne and sparkling water and, you know, treated in a really lovely way, and that they're not taking for granted that I'm just going to spend $1 bazillion in there, you know, but I'm really happy for them to also work at it, right? So with your people, how can you create a really sort of exceptional, luxurious experience that has them feeling really valued and really amazing, regardless of if it's offline or online? Now, that is that. So creating the experience is what it is all about. So you know what you need to do. You need to get yourself out there, go help some people, have a whole ton of fun doing it, create exceptional experiences, and remember that the world is ready for your brand of awesome. If you need help with this, then Visible, the immersive experience, is happening next week, and we go for the whole of April in terms of accountability, extra love, extra training, extra attention, extra kicking of the ass, so that you can implement the things that you learn, so it doesn't just sit there being knowledge in your head. You know, that's really the key to any kind of learning, right? It's making sure that you're implementing, because when you implement, you get results. So I'm going to go and do all of the things that are necessary in order to love up on my people and get these things in the post. So have an excellent, awesome, and amazing day, and I will see you, if not before, I will see you tomorrow. Get out there and go kick some ass.